Alright guys, real quick. I was given 5 codes by Garena. These codes will give you 500 credits, but they are one-time use, and I've hidden them somewhere in this video. So be on the lookout. Make sure to snag it. You don't want to miss out on this. I'll put out the list of the other creators who did this, who are participating in this event. Also, we participated way before the anniversary, way before this bombshell of an anniversary exploded. And again, just because I participated in this event doesn't mean I'm gonna hold back my words or mince them for Garena's regard. No, I'm going full harsh. I hope you guys understand that, and please subscribe and like for more content like this. Actually, I really hope they're more positive in the future. Alright, on to the video. Before we start this video, I do want to mention something very important. Everything I mention here comes from the bottom of my heart because I absolutely love this game. I love Black Clover. I love Black Clover Mobile, and I know this could be much, much better. Alright, let's talk about the anniversary, huh? Usually anniversaries are a time where most gacha games go out of the norm. They go above and beyond. They want to secure the most number of players. They want to show to the players who left the game early on in its lifetime that the game changed, that the game is so much better, and that the game is worth their time and money to play the game again. I mean, that's usually the norm, and to do that, usually they give out slightly higher than average, or not slightly, they usually give out higher than average rewards for these anniversaries, whether it's the half anniversary or it's the general 1 year anniversary of the game. Now, in the lifetime of any gacha game, especially one that's been struggling financially, the first anniversary is literally the turning point in whether the game and is absolutely what decides whether the game is gonna survive or not. And what do we have here? We have here Black Clover Mobile, a game that I've been playing for a year, over a year now because of GP. And I've been playing gacha games for like 6 years now. Holy fuck, I feel bad saying that, but this is without a doubt the worst anniversary that I've ever seen in my entire life. Not only is it the worst anniversary, it is the absolute biggest spit in the face to any player I've ever seen from a gacha company, which is so fucking weird. Alright, before the Garena haters jump in the comments and say, haha, typical Garena, I actually have been defending Garena for the past year or so because of how they've been handling Black Clover in general. I think the game, while having a lot of issues, Garena was always listening to our feedback. Sure, they don't communicate back, but stuff goes through sometimes, and I feel like that's good. I feel like we were in a slightly fine situation overall, but it all changed. I mean, I genuinely, okay, look, one of the biggest deterrors of anyone playing this game was the fact that it's being published by Garena. For those who don't know, Black Clover Mobile is developed by Vic Games, a new studio, a new Korean studio. This is their first gacha game. And you can tell this is their first gacha game, and there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, it's not, as long as they, fix things up and continue on. And then Garena publishes the game for global, so they do have some say, but they don't have all the say. And up until now, Garena has been pretty fine. I feel like Garena has been doing a pretty great job. I mean, comparing the game, comparing the global version to the Japanese version, which doesn't have Garena and is entirely run by Vic Games, it's like day and night. It's like the GP version isn't even anywhere close to being as playable as Global's. Because Global just has a lot of quality of life improvements, a lot of core system functions that have been reworked specifically at the request of Garena. And it was exactly because of that for this whole past year, that I've been defending Garena. But we can't do that anymore. Things need to change. even as some of the biggest fans of Black Clover, the series in general, I'm willing to eat any slop if it has Black Clover in it. This is still an incredibly abysmal fuck up. Alright, so to give some context, if you guys aren't aware of the Black Clover mobile history and how the game has been doing so far, we haven't really gotten a lot of new content from launch. Sure, we did get the updated story chapters and all that, you know, some new maps, obviously the new characters, but aside from that, I mean, it's been the same two raids, it's been the same world boss for years now. Well, three raids now, two actually. Yeah, you see what I mean. So the game has been feeling very stale, very repetitive for a lot of players for an incredibly long time, and that is absolutely fair. So when they announced that they're gonna be releasing a new raid that was never seen before for the anniversary, everyone was absolutely hyped up. I mean, we were finally getting something new, something that looks absolutely fucking sick. I mean, just look at this squid. It looks amazing. It looks like a very tough boss fight. You want to beat this shit up. But like, I haven't even attempted it yet. You know why? I don't want to attempt it. And it is exactly because of one thing, and one reason only. These rewards. Look, I used to say that this game was too generous. Unironically, I used to think this game was too generous because they have these two items called the Universal Mage Dupes and the Universal SSR Skill Page Dupes. They're basically a free dupe of any character and any spell page that you are free to use on any character, which is absolutely amazing. You used to get these from raids. Every time a raid came, you used to be able to get one skill page one or one mage dupe one. And then you also had one for completing the advanced, hold on, where is it? For completing the advanced missions. These it used to be here. You used to get one from here too, where it required you to log in 20 times, which was also fair. But they obviously scrapped all of that, but they did made up with it by giving us more resources and more pulls in other places. Now, let's go back to the raid real quick. Now that we've explained the universal dupe system in this game, when you bring out a new raid for the anniversary, the least you can do is give it the rewards of the last raid. This is one of the worst shop to ever come out in any gacha game history. So these are like LR accessories, and these are basically shit. No one needs these. I mean, sure, the YOLO is fine, but I have 88 million, and I'd consider myself an endgame player. But I have 88 million. I mean, look, even if I want to build a character, I will invest all of that into characters and gear and rerolls. That's still way too fucking much. And to give you guys a perspective, let's just go here to my inventory. How many LR accessories? Look, I have 4 of these just left in my fucking inventory because I don't need them. Look, I have 6, I lied. You don't need any of these because the game introduced a new type of accessories called precious ones and mysterious ones. And these are obviously with better stats and higher quality ones. This is what the players were expecting. This is what has been the norm to give out from Black Clover Mobile. This is what the devs set as a reward for a lot of challenging content. We have here the Tower of Adversity. You know, it's a tower that also was recently added to the game. As you can see, it has a lot of floors. And on floor 200, you get this. This gives you, I believe, a precious reward. Also, this UI is weird. Why can't I just not click it? I should be able to click the reward in there. You don't need this entire menu. But I digress. This one gives you a precious chest. Alright, 150. Hold on, we're there. Alright. So this one gives you a mysterious one. As you can see, they're shinier. They also have attack and magic attack substats. Main stats, I mean. And this is what differentiates them. This is what makes these way more valuable, because the basic accessories don't have these substats. They don't have attack and magic attack, which a lot of characters scale off, whether it's a healer or obviously a DPS. And then you also have the precious. You also have precious accessories, which are even stronger. As you can see, the base number for these is much higher. So these are the absolute biggest reward the game can give out right now, because obviously they want to move out. They want to move away from these universal mage and skill page dupes, which also, by the way, skill pages in this game are basically light cones from Star Rail or weapons. It's basically the mage's weapon. So the game has moved out and, created this pattern where you get one mysterious accessory and then followed by a precious accessory selection box every 50 floors. So you go from 150, you get the mysterious one. At the 200, you get the mysterious one. In this update, in the anniversary patch, they decided to add another 50 floors. As you can see, we go above 200. Also, no one on my friends list even bothered doing the whole thing, but we'll explain why. On this anniversary, they decided to go above. So what do we get for the even harder 50 stages, which, by the way, took Ali Khali, which is one of the to put it in a very good, I cannot put it in any other way. He is one of the sweatiest motherfuckers I know on this game. This guy has everything maxed out. He creates he is like a pioneer in the game right now. It took him 4 hours to go from 200 and 250. And that's with one of the strongest accounts in the entire fucking game. I mean, the guy even won a PvP tournament. He just casually wins tournaments, that guy. And what do you get for beating the hardest content of the game, which will take you way over 4 hours, because there's no way you have an account as stacked as that? You get this. You get 10 shiny substat enhancers. Oh, these, while they're nice, these are not worth 4 hours of your time, especially in the anniversary patch. This could have been anything. It could have been a universal mage dupe. It could have been a universal spell page dupe. It could have been, I don't know, a mage selector card. It could have been, I don't know, another mysterious, at least another mysterious accessory. I'm not even begging you to add another precious one. Just add another mysterious one, because that's the pattern you set, right? It goes mysterious pattern, and then and a precious one. Just go back to the mysterious one. Why would you do something like that? Also, for the even the rewards leading up to it are absolutely dog shit. It's just a complete 180, and it doesn't feel festive at all. And there was a lot of backlash. Creators and I have been pushing with our Garena up a lot internally, way before this whole thing, before this whole fiasco has come out. And day one of the patch, they decided to give us some compensation. What was their compensation? It's a universal spell page dupe, and temples, with a message that doesn't address anything. It doesn't address any of the issues. This mail wasn't supposed. If it wasn't for the backlash and how hard we pushed, this mail wouldn't have been sent out. Not only that, these rewards were actually supposed to be parts of the event. This 100% should have been part of the raid, because that's how raids have been so far. They give you one of these. You do the raid because you need one of these. Raids are also time consuming. They're all you need to log in every day and get a high score and test out with a lot of teams. That's exactly why you do raids in this game. Because of how valuable these cards are. Now, let's go to the main event, shall we? This is the main event. Oh my god, it's gonna do a story, right? Alright. This event actually holds a lot of hype to it too, because this is the first time, and I mean this genuinely, this is the first Black Clover Mobile unique piece of quest and story the game has done. This is not adapting the anime. This is not something that was shown in the anime. This is straight up Black Clover Mobile exclusive. It took us a year to get something exclusive for the game. Well, sure that they had a lot of issues with the IP holders. I mean, these are the common issues with having an anime IP game. Um, it still is way too fucking long. Well, and also, everyone was hyped up for it. Either way, despite all of that, everyone was still hyped up for it. It's a new fucking story. It's about the Black Bull throwing a big party, right? How do we get treated by this event? By it being way worse than the half anniversary event. Actually, so much worse that it gives you half of the rewards. Sorry, half of the pulls that you used to get from the half anniversary event, which was just a main story quest, adapted into these 12 stages, 24 stages that you gotta beat. Now, credit where credit is due, they did add these first time clear rewards, which are nice. But come on, guys, come on. You cannot give us this event, which, by the way, was also recycled from JP's anniversary. This is not something unique to global, but this is the first time we're getting it on global. You cannot give us, like, what, 25 pulls here? Is that it? Are there any other temples in the pass? No, there are no pulls in the pass. You cannot give us half of the pulls and take away another universal dupe. Again, part of what made the half anniversary event so good was because it had a universal dupe in this. This one doesn't, and it gives you half of the pulls. The half anniversary was so much better than the anniversary. It is insane. And like, oh my god, dude, I can go on this for ages. It's a complete spit in the face for any of the players because these rewards are absolutely not worth your time. And this is me saying this. I'm biased as hell towards this game. I'm biased as hell towards Black Clover in general. I am one of the most biased people you ever find for Black Clover, and this is me saying that this is not worth your time, and it is absolutely fucking sad and heartbreaking. You know, Black Clover Mobile revenue-wise, let's talk about revenue. Let's just talk about numbers. Let's just ignore the feelings right here. Let's just talk facts for 1 fucking second. The half anniversary was the only month that the game's revenue went up instead of going down and down and down. The game has been going on a downwards trajectory this whole time ever since it launched, which is, you know, kind of normal for these smaller gacha games, until they reach like a certain level where they hang around it. Yeah, Black Clover kept going down and down from 17 million to 200k a month, and the only time where they broke the million again, where they went up in revenue, was the half anniversary. It was the half anniversary. That was the only time in the game's lifetime. I mean, I think both on JP and global, where the game actually went up in rewards and actually broke the $1 million revenue mark. And that was significant. That gave everyone playing a lot of hope because the half anniversary was done pretty well. They gave a lot of rewards. Not only that, they even had packs in the shop. We all love our packs, right? We all like spending money on our games. Ignore the weird currency that you've never seen before. This is $3.50. It's fine, whatever. You can look at this. I believe every 10 mileage points is $1. So if it says 200, this is $20. This is $20. Anyways, packs, you know, in anniversaries, gacha games usually, even ones that never have packs in their shop, give you a bundle, give you a special anniversary pack, so that players are more willing to spend money on the game, right? Because you get that extra, uh, I don't know, material from here. That because you get an extra amount of pulls because it is the anniversary. Because the devs are trying their hardest to make you pay. Um, and as you can see, none of these pages say um, none of these pages say free anniversary pack. In fact, event pack is the only thing. This is the only thing we have right now, and this is for Lumiere's. This is Lumiere's like bundle because he's a special character. He's a fest character, and even then, it is absolutely bad. What do you mean I have to spend $100 fucking, $100 for 60 pulls is absolutely abysmal and is not okay. This has been a complete disaster of an anniversary, and I'm honestly extremely disappointed. I was working on a very positive video showcasing the journey of the game, how far we've gotten, and celebrating its anniversary. Instead, we got the biggest spit in the face I've ever fucking seen. The biggest 180 from any gacha game I've ever fucking seen. Now, there is one last chance to redeem everything, and this is something my Garena rep has actually asked us to do so that we can reach the higher ups at Garena and Vic Games, the developers, and that is to fill up the survey. The survey wasn't planned, but it is the best way right now that we can reach the devs, and we all need to do it. This is absolutely crucial for the survival and success of our beloved Black Clover game. If you've ever played this game, please go do the survey. Be as harsh as possible while also being concise and give actual proper criticism. This game, while having a lot of faults, does a lot of things right, and it is absolutely sad seeing this game be in such a state. It just feels like, yeah, I don't know. I have a son that I love, and that son just fucking did the worst thing, the worst possible thing possible, and I feel just horrible. I just feel disappointed. So please, this is the best way to get through to the devs. This is the best way to get our needs voiced, and I have faith in them. If you don't know what to type about, if you don't know what to write in the survey, then go to the feedbacks channel in the Discord server. There's a lot of ideas. People there's like hundreds and hundreds of posts being posted like by the minute there. It is absolutely crazy. Go upvote every post you see, and then grab the points that you very much agree with from reading like 2 or 3 threads there, and then use them in your survey. Please do this. This is possibly the last chance to save this game. I'm getting goosebumps even saying that. I hate that we have to do this. I hate that we're here right now, and I absolutely disappointed that that's even made it through. Yeah, it is a complete 180, complete backstab to the players. It is a complete. It shows complete and utter disrespect and lack of direction for the players who have been here through the toughest times of this game. And look, chat, this game probably sets the record of the all-time lows, and this is an all-time low for it. Please save Black Clover. Also, if anyone from Garena watches this, I want to reiterate, this is coming from one of your biggest players of the game. This is one of the biggest fans of the game. This is someone who has been here through the roughest times, and this is someone who has spent hours and hours sending back feedback to the devs and to our Garena representatives. Other creators can vouch for this, and please, just for once, give us a proper dev letter. Put out a statement. That's the best thing you can do. I understand our Garena representative said they cannot change a lot of things because they're locked due to the time frame, which, okay, sure, but that nothing is not Nothing is holding you back from putting out a statement addressing these concerns, addressing the plans forward. We need this statement right now. We needed it yesterday. We needed it way before these anniversaries. You need to do this. You need to stop leaving your players in the dark. Please put out a statement.